Yes, that is me as a young boy. Was I ever that young? I don't remember. But is this only a dream? Was I ever that callow? Ha ha ha. I was so scared of the infamous, famous artist Bacala. I froze up when she insisted on drawing my portrait, so she got my old chum, buried him to stand behind her and make funny faces until I laughed. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Those were great moments. I have always hated that damn thing, the bronze statue. I wish I could melt it down, but historians have declared it historic. I can only hope the future is brutal, so it does not haunt any future museums like that mother-in-law from hell. I confess I am a political animal, but the rumors of me drinking have been much overstated by the rival politicians. However, what goes around comes around. As a cavalcade, I gave a bottle of whiskey to Herschel. Ha ha ha, I should have shot him up for a while. That mean gesture triggered a near-fatal bout with a drinking binge. Oh well. Later in my own life, rival politician have deliberately left bottles of whiskey in my rooms in the hope I would binge out and miss some important political debate on the floor of the Great Hall. It isn't cheap of them out there, but then it was cheap of me too. Yes, that's the only portrait where I looked half the heroic hero I have fought in every battle, in every war, and yet everyone says I don't look like that grand hero. I guess heroes can only be 6 feet 4 and blonde and handsome head. Not me. I was a dog from the day I was born. No wonder my pompous father threw me out as a bastard in favor of my half-brother, who was blonde and adorable, but looks don't make it the man or the king for that matter. Gloriana. She came to our world to become a queen. When I became king, she swore to make my life miserable, and she has. That damn bitch. But I am king, so I have made her life even more miserable. Ha 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 ha. People should be above such petty things, but people are petty. So history will have a lot of warts to record, not to mention feet of clay. Oh, Horsham, what a tragic man. He wanted to be an admired epic hero, but he wanted it too much. He saved my life, you know, when I was just a little buyo boy. People only remember that he tried to murder me, but he was half blind and half mad. Too dark in that road by then. For a while, he was the admired hero, the handsome courtier, the brave officer, the first mere mortal to command elves, the acclaimed court dancer, and adored opera star, and a celebrated general in the War of the Bluebells, saving Arcadia miners. But then things fell apart, and not all of that was his fault. Even if his luck, which was famously bad, he was declared nothing exile from his beloved Arcadia when Ben the Baruch became temporary military dictator. Later he died, hung by his own home village of peasants. Hanging is such a horrible end for any man. Tragic. That is all anyone remembers. Hanging. His horrible end. Insane and executed as a criminal. A peasant boy gone mad and bad. A troubled man gone wrong. I still see him as a hero, despite the fact he almost killed me after first conspiring to make me king. J.E.F. Stella, a sweet man without a mean bone in his entire body. Despite a face so badly scarred, people wince to see him and shy away from inviting him to dinner for the ugliness of his sweet face. Oh, yes, that is Lady Wisteria. People gush on how romantic she must have been. I can tell you, I knew famous Elvish courtiers who actually ran down hallways in sheer terror from her. As a wee laddie, I met her, and I was utterly terrified. But I suppose that blurs the flaws, and history brushes away the absurd, leaving only the patina and nostalgia. And when I die, who will still be alive to tell you that the patina of historic nostalgia lies? Logan Estelle, the divine Estelle's the best. All the rest are drawers except Asturias. But of course, that is the trouble, for the Estelles are supposed to be my heirs. Lupus, a dear childhood friend, a member of the country folk, that is to say, werewolves. Wonderful people, they have the most beautiful blue eyes and can slink around the countryside so feral. Quite delightful. I don't know why people are so scared of werewolves today. They are much misunderstood by the mundane humanity. Lupus old age. I first learned the tragedy of being elvish when I watched Lupus, my boyhood chum, die of old age. I was still in my elvish adolescence. Now I have outlived the first age and most of the second age, and most of my friends and companions of my youth are dead and gone. Nowadays, strangers open doors that friends would have opened centuries ago, and critics snip I have outlived my time. The only trouble with being elvish is that you are bound to outlive your time unless someone bashes your skull in with a brick bat. Marty, I loved her, any 16-year-old, in the heat of their first infatuation, but not enough to not sacrifice her on the altar of political expediency. Love is love, but politics is something else. She was a second-rate spy, but she cursed me, perhaps rightfully, for she died pregnant. She said I would never enjoy heirs, and I haven't. Damn her. The trouble with curses is that what goes around comes around. Nevertheless, if the same situation arose, I would have done the same damn thing. Law is law. How can I expect anyone to obey my common law if I could not personally obey it? That is what common law is. No one is above the law or beyond the law or outside the law, not even me. I myself stood trial for manslaughter before a trial of my peers. I was quite adequate. Martin could not have done the same. The same was offered to her, but back in the first age, people did not think trial by jury was something anyone needed to experience. Being rich or powerful or fancying, they would soon be queen.
Now, a word from our sponsor.
I am going to tell you a very old tale.
There's no such thing as love!
Of long ago and far away in Zindula.
Who is our nation's demigod to lead us into
About a brave warrior
I have been busy.
and a beautiful elf
How shall we spend the day alone?
and their tragic love.
I won't see him again.
I swear to ye I will come back.
That doomed them both